I would do. Whoa, look at this shirt.
Buggers.
That is cool, Flynn.
Whole gang.
Buggers.
Like this.
Kory went to the P.O. box this morning.
Remember what I
Looks like we got, oh, there's a hair. You guys ever get like a singular hair that's just tickling? Whoa! What? Big book of bugs?
Ladybugs.
I've closed my eyes.
Mom, open.
What? You dig for bugs?
Let's do it right now.
Okay, great. Let's do it right now. Okay, this is cool. Thank you for always sending us such sweet things. You guys are so nice. I never really talk about the P.O. box because I don't want to encourage you guys sending me things. Not because I don't love it. I think you guys are so sweet. But I would rather you guys spend your money on yourself. So like the best gift you could give me would be if you wrote me a letter saying, okay, give me 1 second. I want to finish what I was saying. Okay, can you listen? Patiently? Okay. The best gift you guys give me is like write me a letter or tweet me or whatever and just say like, I was going to get you a shirt, but instead I spent the money and got myself a manicure. That would be, I would like that the most. So never, ever buy me anything. It's always sweet and it's always very appreciated. I love you guys, but oh, I just poked a hole in my finger. Ow. I think I might need a bandage.
But you be okay, huh?
I'll be okay. That's why knives are very sharp and only mommy and daddy can use knives, right?
Right.
Does baby Flynn touch knives?
No.
No way, Jose. Thanks, Coco. Look what kind of bandit it got me. What kind of bandit is this?
Get it done.
Okay, so I think there's different little blocks and each one has a bug. So you get to pick one right now. That's the one you pick? We don't know what's gonna be in it.
Not that one.
Okay.
Maybe this one.
Okay, so it comes with all these little blocks and these little tools to excavate the blocks.
Maybe I'll
You need a little brush and a little picker.
Cool.
Here's the deal. I gotta open this first. All right, dig away, dude. Seems kind of tricky, huh? Oh yeah, get in there.
Maybe.
Yeah, you can try both sides. Whoa, is it working? Oh, it's kind of tricky, huh?
I'm doing it.
You're doing it, dude. Okay, it's gonna take a long time. Okay, what did you get? It's like a little orange, it's like a bee moth fly. Oh yeah, it's a fly. That's the coolest bug you could get. It's the only bug that we tell him that we're allowed to kill. Every other bug, that and mosquitoes. We're gentle and kind to all bugs, but flies and mosquitoes, mommy can zap those. Okay guys, first of all, look at this. My new Creative Juices cup. It's not for sale yet. They're making them right now, but it's a cute little pink one for summer fun. So that's coming out soon. So the babies eat a lot of food. They've tried a lot of things now, but I realized they've never tried avocado, which is strange because usually it's like the first thing. That was the first thing Flynn ever tried, but the babies haven't tried avocado yet. So I was like, what the heck? How have I not done this yet? I'm making them some avocado with some breast milk because I do have some frozen breast milk still. And I have to tell you, speaking of breast milk, last night, I still pump like once a day and I forgot to pump, not last night, but the night before. And yesterday I was like, oh shoot, I forgot to pump last night. Like I need to pump tonight. So it had been 2 full days since I had pumped and I tried to pump last night and nothing came out, like nothing. And I almost cried. I was like, oh, I guess I'm fully done with pumping. It was kind of like sad. Like I hated pumping. I hated being an exclusive pumper. It was miserable for me, but it's weird that it's over. You know, they're fully formula fed. I have a bunch of frozen breast milk, but they rarely have that. They usually just have formula now. It's kind of sad, but here's some of my old breast milk. I will never have breast milk again because I'm never having any more kids. So I'm like officially done forever with milk coming out of my boobs. It's a very weird feeling.
14 minutes later.
Success with the avocado for Wesley. Wesley loved it. Maisie doesn't really like eating any food, so she tolerated it, but also gagged. And I want to save the rest because there's all this avocado puree with breast milk in it, and I don't want to waste it. So I don't have anything small enough to put it in, so I found a spice jar that I haven't used. So I feel like it's gonna be awful to try to get out of this thing, but let's see if this works. Four packages.
Ooh.
What do you think it's gonna be?
I don't know.
I think it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be diapers.
I don't.
It's a shelf thing for my show. Got a lot of things to pop and something in a big box. This is for Jessica. Aha! Yes!
It's to kill the flies.
these are flags for my Canada shows. If you live in Canada, come see me. I'm probably not gonna come back to Canada for a very, very long time. This is your last chance to see me on tour in Canada, because I don't think I've ever done like a Canadian like tour before, like a proper Canadian tour. And I don't think I'll do one again, so you guys should get your tickets.
I'm a fork machine.
Whoa, what is this?
Another package?
Another package? This is for Mommy's live show. Shelves. Look at that, Flynn. Is that kind of neato?
What are those?
They're shelves you can put things on. I'm always looking for something that is easily compactable for tour, so that we don't have to pack like a million suitcases, only like 500,000 suitcases. Oh, this one's pretty silly. Flynn!
Wait, mommy's a moose.
You can try it on? Looks so good. All right.
You look like a moose.
Let's see.
What does the moose say?
Oh, he doesn't like it. Does Daisy like it? Daisy, come here. Maybe Daisy will like this moose costume. Hi, Daisy. Do you like this moose costume? I think she likes it, Flynn. Okay, one more thing. This is so exciting. I am rhinestoning some boots because I'm sick of wearing heels on tour, so I'm gonna try out boots. So I got some gym tack. Jojo came over yesterday and brought me some rhinestones. So I'm rhinestoning boots. Very exciting, successful little haul here from my packages today. I know I have a lot more coming because I always do, so stay tuned. It's honestly been one of the most chaotic days ever, but Maisie's talking a lot right now. I wonder if she'll keep doing it if I film her. Hi.
Did you find your monkey?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you find your monkey? Yeah, you found a monkey. Where'd you go?
Where's your monkey? Where's your monkey? It's tortilla talk, plaid talk time. I guess I'm wearing plaid and tortilla. I'm freezing tonight. I'm never cold. I like my house to be the temperature of a freezer. Like, I love to be cold, but tonight I'm like too cold, which is weird because it's very hot outside. So anyway, not that anyone cares. And I'm gonna answer some tortilla talk questions. So if you guys wanna ask me tortilla talk questions in the comments below, maybe I'll answer your question next time. But for right now, I'm gonna answer, I got a lot of wonderful questions and comments on my vlog I posted today. So I was gonna read some of that. So if that interests you, hello, stick around. If it doesn't, goodbye. See you another time. First of all, in my vlog yesterday, talked a little bit about how I kind of help Flynn through hard moments, like how I like will say to him like, oh, instead of like hitting the couch or instead of growling when you're angry, try saying like, I'm angry, and use your words to explain how you're feeling. Like kind of, anyway, watch the vlog. I said it better there than I'm saying right now. But anyway, someone said, Texas Sass said, thank you for sharing your parenting moment. I work with kids and help them with behavior management. I teach kiddos to say, I feel mad, sad, etc. instead of I am sad, mad, etc. because it helps them realize that they're experiencing the emotion and that they have control over how they feel. Anyway, I know my 2 cents isn't worth anything. I wanted you to know that you are raising those kiddos right. Yes, I think this is great advice and something I needed to be reminded of, so thank you. I do often say like, oh, how are you feeling right now? What are you feeling? Or are you feeling sad? Are you feeling upset? But I also do say, are you angry? Or you can say, I am mad. Like, so I do both, but I think you're right. It's more important to say I feel rather than I am. That was a nice little comment, helpful thing. I was like, oh, I guess that's true. I do both, but maybe I should focus more on the I feel as opposed to I am. So thank you. Megan said, tortilla talk question. I know your brother Trent is hard of hearing and has a cochlear implant. I was wondering, as Flynn is getting older, how or if you have talked with him about this or explained it to him. He's so smart and curious, and this would be a cool way to show him some of the unique and special parts of people around him. Yes, so Flynn noticed it recently, my brother's cochlear implant recently when we were there visiting my family, and he asked about it, and we explained it to him how it was like a magnet, because Flynn loves magnets and he understands magnets. So I explained it to him that like Trent couldn't hear, and then the doctor went in and like put a magnet inside his brain or in his skull, and the magnet attaches on the outside and it makes him hear. And isn't that so cool? He's like a remote control. It's so, he has a remote control for his ears, and that's so cool. So like we explained it to him as best we could. It's kind of hard to explain how that, like, I'm an adult and cochlear implants confuse me. Like, I think they're so cool, but my brain is too dumb to even understand that concept, because I just don't understand how that can happen, but it's so cool. Yeah, I think he understands it as well as he can, but you know, he's 3 and a cochlear implant is a very big concept to grasp. Pizza Grinder said, Tortilla Talk, do you ever get scared of meeting haters? What is the worst hater meeting you have had? By the way, I went to your San Francisco concert. I was wearing a blue Miranda shirt. Well, hello, thanks for coming to my concert. Do you ever get scared of meeting haters, and what's the worst hater meeting I've ever had? I don't think there are people out there who write those really awful, nasty things. Like, I'm not talking constructive criticism. I'm not even talking like, this isn't my jam, or like, I don't like this. I'm talking like the vicious, evil, like hateful hater comments. The people who type that stuff, like, I don't think would ever say it to someone's face. I hope not. My goodness, I hope not. I hope that everyone who posts those types of things, they're typing it anonymously because they're too much of a coward to actually say it to someone's face. I really hope that's true. And in my experience of being on the internet for over a decade, that has been true. Obviously, I've met people who don't like me or whatever, and that's fine and fair. But as far as like, I've never had someone say to my face some of the like wretched comments that I have read online, thankfully. So I've never run into that. But I've had like people come up to me, like moms sometimes will come up to me and say like, my daughter loves you, I don't get it, but she says you're famous and she likes you. So I've had people do that to me. Or like, my sister really likes you, but it's not really my thing. I don't watch you, but my sister likes you. So people have said stuff like that to me, kind of rudely, but again, like, it doesn't like hurt my feelings or anything. It's just kind of like, oh, that was an interesting choice to say that to my face. Because I can't imagine going up to someone and being like, I don't like you, but my friend likes you, or I don't like you, but my mom likes you. Like, I can't imagine saying that to somebody. You don't have to say anything. You could just not say hi to me, or you could just be like, oh my gosh, my sister really likes you, or what, you know, like you could say something like that. You don't have to be like, but I don't like you. That's like the closest I've had to like a hater meeting, I think. Yeah, I feel like that's like the only thing I can think of right off the top of my head. I'm sure I'm forgetting something crazy, but yeah, that's the only thing I've really noticed. Elag, I'm sure I said your name wrong, said, Tortilla Talk question, when you were pregnant with the twins and a bit after their birth, you said that you hadn't really felt like yourself. Since you're on tour and the twins are getting older, has it gotten better at all? If so, how do you think tour helped? So yes, I do feel more like myself. I don't feel like how I felt. I don't feel like me in the sense of how I felt before I had the twins, but I don't think I ever will. I think I'm like forever changed from the experience I had with their scary birth and the NICU experience, and just having 3 kids is a lot harder and a lot different than having 1 kid. And then there's the pandemic. Like, so many things have happened that have changed me a lot. Sorry, I totally just itched my boob and didn't even care. So a lot of things have changed. So I don't think I'll ever feel like how I used to feel. I don't think I'll ever feel that way again. But I feel like I might be as close as I could possibly get to how I felt before I had them. And the only thing I'm struggling with now, and I've talked about this before online, is that I'm feeling more like myself, and I think tour helps that to happen. But I feel like the mom me and the career me don't mix. So that's what I'm struggling with, is like, I feel like for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm living like 2 different lives and trying to combine them. Whereas, which is funny because I've literally lived, you know, 10, 15 years doing Miranda, where it's like I'm literally 2 people, but I've never felt like I was living 2 lives until now. I feel like I'm like, I am a mom, and I'm a devoted, loving, happy mom. I love being a mom. And I'm also like this career person, woman, who tours and posts content and writes and does all the other things that I do. But I'm having a really hard time figuring out how to like make it all feel like one thing, like one cohesive thing, because it just doesn't feel possible to be both. And somehow I'm stumbling through trying to do both. And I saw, oh my God, what was it? I saw a TikTok of a sound. I don't remember who said it. It was an actress, and I can't remember who the actress was, but she was being interviewed about being a working mom. And someone asked her, how do you balance being a good mom and also a businesswoman? Like, how do you balance those 2 things? You're doing it so seamlessly. How do you do it? And her answer made me cry. She was a shocker. I cried. But she said something along the lines of, God, I wish I could remember who it was, but I don't know. But anyway, she said something along the lines of like, when people ask me that, how I balance the 2, the answer is I don't. Because when I'm succeeding in one, I'm failing in the other. If I am filming a lead role in a movie on a set, I am missing bath time and bedtime with my children. Oh my God, it could make me cry. And if I'm reading a story to my children or, you know, at their school recital or whatever, I am missing out on opportunities in my industry and meetings and, you know, performances and whatever that I could be doing with work. So when I succeed in one, I fail in the other. And it made me cry because I was like, oh, that's not just me who feels that way. I think that's just kind of like life as a mom, maybe. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I'm just still figuring it out, but it made me feel like seen and understood and heard from someone who obviously does not know me. I wish I could remember who that celebrity was. Oh, it's gonna drive me crazy. I can't remember. But that's exactly how I feel. Like, I feel like I need to tour. I love to tour. I love performing. I love making videos. Like, it all makes me so happy and makes me feel so fulfilled. But when I am on stage, in the back of my mind, I know I'm not with my kids. Like, what if something happens to them? What if they miss me? What if they wake up in the middle of the night and need me and I'm not there? And I feel like a failure as a mom. And I feel selfish that I am doing my live show and I'm on tour and I'm away from them and I'm not kissing them goodnight. You know, I feel very guilty about that. I feel like a bad mom when I go do those things. But then when I'm home with them and I spend the whole day just like being a mommy and like playing with them and having fun with them and teaching them and experiencing life with them and ignoring work, I feel like a total failure in my career and feel like my career is slipping through my fingers and it's my fault. And also feel like I'm teaching my kids to give up on their dreams and to not work hard. And so I feel like a bad mom again, but I also feel like I'm failing my career. I don't know that I'll ever figure out that balance. I hope that I do, but it seems like that is something that other people struggle with, and that's something that I struggle with a lot. Yeah, so that's why I typically wait till everyone's asleep at night to get most of my work done. But throughout the day, it's hard to come up here and try to get work done because I feel really guilty. But then when I'm with the kids, I'm thinking about the work I have to get done, and I wish I could figure out a way to marry all of it together. Anyway, does that answer your question? There's so many good questions. Leave more questions on this video today if you have some. Also, make sure to get tickets to my live shows. I'm going to Canada in a couple of weeks, and then I'm going to New Haven and Boston. I think I'm going into Arizona. Yes, Arizona. Mesa, or it's close to Phoenix. It's kind of Phoenix, Arizona, but it's Mesa, Arizona. We announced today, as you guys are watching this, so get tickets before they're gone. But yeah, we're, you know, still adding tour dates here and there, and I'd love if you guys could come. So get your tickets, and I love you so much. And I'll see you tomorrow or something. Is tomorrow Friday? I probably won't. I don't know when I'll see you. I'll see you like soon. Bye.
You can relax. Colleen and Eric have a podcast. The world is scary and we're locked in our home, but now we have big microphones, so you can relax. That's the name of our podcast.